In the summer of 1588, a wall of 130 Spanish galleons appeared off the coast of England. They called it the Great and Most Fortunate Navy. In our history, a combination of English fireships and a powerful storm, the Protestant wind, scattered this mighty fleet. The invasion failed. Queen Elizabeth I kept her throne, and the stage was set for the rise of the British Empire. But what if that wind had never blown? What if the Spanish Armada had succeeded? This is not a story about a single battle. This is a story about how one small change in the weather could have completely rewritten the world we live in today. Let's rewind the clock. The wind is calm. The English fireships are pushed harmlessly aside by the tide. Under the command of the Duke of Parma, 30,000 of Spain's elite veterans, the dreaded tercios, land at Margate. These are the most professional and battle-hardened soldiers in all of Europe. The English militias, armed mostly with courage and little training, are simply no match. Within weeks, London falls. The city is sacked, and the dream of a Protestant England is extinguished in fire and blood. Queen Elizabeth is either captured and deposed, or worse, executed. The Tudor dynasty ends abruptly. A new Catholic monarch, loyal to Spain, is installed on the throne. The Spanish Inquisition opens an office in the Tower of London, and the red and white flag of England is replaced by the jagged cross of Burgundy, the symbol of the Spanish Habsburgs. England becomes little more than a province of a vast Spanish empire. But the most profound change doesn't happen in Europe. It happens thousands of miles away, across the Atlantic Ocean. In our timeline, England's victory over the Armada gave it the confidence to challenge Spain's dominance in the New World. This led to the founding of colonies like Jamestown and Plymouth Rock. But in this altered reality, there is no English challenge. The Mayflower never sets sail. The 13 colonies are never born. There is no American Revolution, no Declaration of Independence, and no United States of America. Instead, the entire North American continent becomes an extension of New Spain. The Spanish language and Catholic faith spread from Florida all the way to modern-day Canada. Cities like Boston, New York, and Philadelphia would have Spanish names and colonial architecture echoing that of Mexico City or Lima. The world you know disappears. English might survive, but only as a minor regional dialect, not the global language of business, science, and the internet. You wouldn't be watching this in English. You'd be watching it in Spanish. By the 18th century, Spain isn't just a world power. It's the undisputed global hegemon. Fueled by the immense wealth of two continents, it crushes the Dutch revolt and solidifies its control over Europe. The scientific revolution and the Enlightenment might still happen, but their center would be Madrid and Seville, not London or Paris, all developing under the watchful eye of the Church. The British Empire, which once covered a quarter of the world's landmass, becomes a historical footnote, a mere what if. The simple gust of wind that blew in 1588 didn't just save a queen or a country. It was the fluke event that allowed our modern English-speaking world to come into being. Thanks for watching. If you enjoy exploring alternate histories like this, be sure to subscribe and hit that notification bell.